So, I've been wanting to talk about this manga for a while. The reason is because it was one of the first shoujo manga that I read. I wanted to start my channel off with this series because of how much it opened the door for me to explore so many different titles. I grew up with a whole bunch of series that were very martial arts heavy. Basically, a lot of shonen titles like Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, etc. And for a while, I was getting bored. And that's what brings me to reviewing Volume 1 of Absolute Boyfriend. Now, I discovered this series when I was around 11 years old, and before the review, I just want to clarify that this is purely my opinion, and if you like or dislike the series, please be respectful to others. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue. Absolute Boyfriend is a series created by Yu Watase, serialized by Shojo in 2005. Rated for older teen. She's also the creator of the classic Fushigi Yugi, and also the manga was actually adapted into a live-action drama in 2008. The plot centers around a girl named Riko Aizawa, or is it pronounced Izawa, who has never had a boyfriend, but gets rejected by Ishizeki, the boy she was crushing on while holding a bra, mind you. After a weird encounter with a peculiar dressed salesman named Gaku, Riko mentions that she just wants a boyfriend. Gaku tells her about his company's website, Chronos Heaven. Later, she visits the site, and it's to create your perfect boyfriend. And she thinks that it's nothing but a game, so what does she do? Decides to customize and order one. The next day, her boyfriend arrives in a huge-ass box, naked, mind you, and she proceeds to freak out, be like, oh my god, is there a dead body? Did I just order a dead body? But all is okay, because she read the manual, and to activate her boyfriend, she needs to kiss him, and that'll configure him to fall in love with her. Riko mentions she's tired after her friend Soshi comes around, and to give her some takeout. Man, I wish my friend gave me takeout. Lucky. Although, thank you for the egg sandwich, Stan. So then, he was like, you know what? Takes off all the clothes and he's like, let's bang, babe! But Riko's like, no, I ain't gonna do any of that. Nope, get away. Now, she has a 3-day free trial. But you know where this is gonna go. When the trial ends, she has to pay $1 million. Riko has to keep her boyfriend's secret from everyone and find a way to pay off her debt. As all Volume 1s go, it sets up who our main heroine is. Looking back at it now, I can see some of its flaws. The girl is basically ordering a sex robot in some way, shape, or form. But one thing I can say is that this series is very funny. By the way, just so you know, she named him Knight, and the reason for that was because he was part of this Knightly Lover series. I know, real original. But here's the fun part. He actually has this mood ring that can tell emotions of Riko and tries to find ways to tease her, which I thought was actually pretty cute. Funny enough, Knight enrolls in Riko's school in order to collect data on girls on behalf of Gaku. So she gets suspicious and notices a barcode on Knight's ear. He's like, something not right. However, later on, other boys got jealous of how popular Knight was with the ladies, and Ishizeki calls Riko a slut, and Knight kicks the crap out of everyone. Later, we see the true nature of one of Riko's friends, Mika. Like, bitch, what? This is an old series, and there are classic romance cliches, as in, the childhood friend trope. We also got those, because, classic shoujo tradition, there's always a love triangle, and Riko's friend could just go, that backstabbing no good son of a... Sorry, that gets me angry. I want to point out that even though Knight is a dreamboat, I have to give Best Boy Award to Soshi. You'll know why when you read the whole series. I want to point out a funny part in the volume where Riko and Knight get a job at an 18+ bar, and come to find out that it's a strip club. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. The early 2000s. Such a simpler time. I really like the artwork, and you can tell it's aged a little, but I think, the retro look looks great. I like the way Yu Watase draws expressions, and I can be a sucker for pretty boys and well-drawn sparkly eyes. I just love shoujo manga and their sparkly eyes. Just look at it. Look at it. I swear, if I could customize a boyfriend, oh, you bet I would go crazy. And my love life is non-existent, so I can see myself doing this. But I don't have $1 million to spend. Hell no. I mean, I would make a custom Dio Brando without the assholery. So, the question is this worth shelf space? Well, the thing is, I actually don't know. At the time it was written, yeah, but looking at it now that I'm older, it's hard for me to judge. The story is straightforward, so it's easy to get into. So you tell me in the comments below what you think. Do you think this series is worth your time or not? Or do you think it's just good for laughs? So, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy this little surprise, because I'm doing a drawing of Knight, because why not? Anyhow, I'll shut up. thank you so much for watching my first review. I'm so excited to keep making these types of videos. I hope you'll stick around for this amazing journey with me. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos, and join the Blossom Brigade.